makes the whole world kin. A short story written by O. Henry and read for you in both Indonesian and English. Please enjoy. The burglar stepped inside the window quickly, and then he took his time.
Pencuri itu melangkah masuk melalui jendela dengan cepat, lalu ia berlama-lama.
A burglar who respects his art always takes his time before taking anything else.
Seorang pencuri yang menghargai keahliannya selalu meluangkan waktu sebelum mengambil apapun.
The house was a private residence.
Rumah itu adalah tempat tinggal pribadi.
By its boarded front door and untrimmed Boston ivy, the burglar knew that the mistress of it was sitting on some oceanside piazza telling a sympathetic man in a yachting cap that no one had ever understood her sensitive, lonely heart.
Dari pintu depannya yang tertutup papan dan tanaman ivy Boston yang dibiarkan tumbuh liar, pencuri itu tahu bahwa sang nyonya sedang duduk di beranda tepi laut, berbicara dengan seorang pria bersimpati yang mengenakan topi kapal pesiar. Menceritakan bahwa tak ada yang pernah memahami hati sensitifnya yang kesepian.
He knew by the light in the front windows, and by the lateness of the season, that the master of the house had come home, and would soon extinguish his light and retire.
Ia tahu dari cahaya di jendela depan, dan dari musim yang sudah larut, bahwa tuan rumah sudah pulang, dan tak lama lagi akan memadamkan lampu lalu pergi tidur.
For it was September of the year and of the soul, in which season the house's good man comes to consider roof gardens and stenographers as vanities, and to desire the return of his mate and the more durable blessings of decorum and the moral excellencies.
Karena saat itu bulan September bagi tahun dan jiwa, pada musim ini pria baik di rumah itu mulai menganggap taman atap dan juru ketik sebagai kesia-siaan, serta merindukan kembalinya pasangannya beserta keberkahan tata krama dan keutamaan moral yang lebih bertahan lama.
The burglar lighted a cigarette.
Pencuri itu menyalakan sebatang rokok.
The guarded glow of the match illuminated his salient points for a moment.
Kerlap api korek yang terjaga menyorot sekilas ke sisi menonjol dirinya.
He belonged to that type of burglars.
Ia termasuk ke dalam jenis pencuri yang seperti itu.
This type has not yet been recognized and accepted.
Jenis ini belum diakui dan diterima.
The police have made us familiar with the others.
Polisi telah memperkenalkan kita pada tipe-tipe lain.
Their classification is simple.
Klasifikasinya sederhana.
The collar is the distinguishing mark.
Kerah adalah tanda pembeda.
When a burglar is caught who does not wear a collar, he is described as a degenerate of the lowest type, singularly vicious and depraved, and is suspected of being the desperate criminal who stole the handcuffs out of Patrolman Hennessy's pocket and walked away to escape arrest.
Ketika seorang pencuri tertangkap tanpa mengenakan kerah, ia disebut sebagai orang menyimpang paling rendah, sangat jahat dan bejat, serta dicurigai sebagai penjahat nekat yang pernah mencuri borgol dari saku polisi Hennessy lalu kabur.
The other well-known type is the burglar who wears a collar.
Tipe lain yang terkenal adalah pencuri yang memakai kerah.
He is always referred to as a Raffles in real life.
Ia selalu disebut sebagai Raffles di kehidupan nyata.
He is invariably a gentleman by daylight, breakfasting in a dress suit, and posing as a paper hanger, while after dark he plies his nefarious occupation of burglary.
Ia selalu tampil sebagai pria terhormat di siang hari, sarapan dengan setelan resmi, dan berpura-pura jadi tukang kertas dinding, sementara selepas gelap ia menjalankan pekerjaan jahatnya sebagai pencuri.
His mother is an extremely wealthy and respected resident of Ocean Grove, and when he is conducted to his cell, he asks at once for a nail file and the Police Gazette.
Ibunya adalah penduduk Ocean Grove yang sangat kaya dan dihormati, dan ketika ia diantar ke sel, ia langsung meminta kikir kuku dan Police Gazette.
He always has a wife in every state in the Union and fiancés in all the territories, and the newspapers print his matrimonial gallery out of their stock of cuts of the ladies who were cured by bottle after having been given up by doctors, experiencing great relief after the dose.
Ia selalu memiliki istri di setiap negara bagian dan tunangan di semua wilayah, dan surat kabar mencetak galeri pernikahannya dari persediaan foto para wanita yang disembuhkan oleh sebotol obat setelah dokter menyerah, merasakan kelegaan besar sesudah dosis tersebut.
The burglar wore a blue sweater.
Pencuri itu mengenakan sweater biru.
He was neither a Raffles nor one of the chefs from Hell's Kitchen.
Ia bukan seorang Raffles maupun salah satu koki dari Hell's Kitchen.
The police would have been baffled had they attempted to classify him.
Polisi akan dibuat bingung jika mereka mencoba menggolongkannya.
They have not yet heard of the respectable, unassuming burglar who is neither above nor below his station.
Mereka belum pernah mendengar tentang pencuri yang terhormat dan bersahaja, yang tidak lebih tinggi ataupun lebih rendah dari kedudukannya.
This burglar began to prowl.
Pencuri ini mulai mengendap-endap.
He wore no masks, dark lanterns, or gumshoes.
Ia tidak memakai topeng, lentera gelap, atau sepatu karet.
He carried a revolver in his pocket, and he chewed peppermint gum thoughtfully.
Ia membawa pistol di sakunya, dan ia mengunyah permen karet rasa peppermint dengan berpikir.
The furniture of the house was swathed in its summer dust protectors. Parabaton Ruma itu dibungkus penutup debu musum panis. The silver was far away in safe deposit vaults.
Perak disimpan jauh di brankas penyimpanan aman.
The burglar expected no remarkable haul.
Pencuri itu tidak mengharapkan hasil curian yang istimewa.
His objective point was that dimly lighted room where the master of the house should be sleeping heavily after whatever solace he had sought to lighten the burden of his loneliness.
Tujuan utamanya adalah ruangan bercahaya remang di mana tuan rumah seharusnya tidur lelap setelah mencari pelipur apapun untuk meringankan beban kesepiannya.
A touch might be made there to the extent of legitimate, fair professional profits, loose money, a watch, a jeweled stickpin, nothing exorbitant or beyond reason.
Ia mungkin bisa mendapat sedikit sentuhan berupa uang tunai, sebuah arloji, peniti berlian, tak ada yang berlebihan atau melampaui batas.
He had seen the window left open and had taken the chance.
Ia melihat jendela dibiarkan terbuka dan memanfaatkan kesempatan itu.
The burglar softly opened the door of the lighted room.
Pencuri itu membuka pintu ruangan yang bercahaya dengan perlahan.
The gas was turned low.
Gasnya dikecilkan.
A man lay in the bed asleep.
Seorang pria terbaring di tempat tidur dalam keadaan tidur.
On the dresser lay many things in confusion, a crumpled roll of bills, a watch, keys, poker chips, crushed cigars, a pink silk hairbow, and an unopened bottle of bromo seltzer for a bulwark in the morning.
Di atas meja rias berserakan banyak barang, uang kertas yang terlipat kusut, arloji, kunci, keping poker, cerutu yang penyok, pita rambut sutra merah muda, dan sebotol bromo seltzer yang belum dibuka untuk pertolongan di pagi hari.
The burglar took steps toward the dresser.
Pencuri itu melangkah menuju meja rias.
The man in the bed suddenly uttered a squeaky groan and opened his eyes.
Pria di tempat tidur itu tiba-tiba mengeluarkan erangan nyaring dan membuka matanya.
His right hand slid under his pillow, but remained there.
Tangan kanannya menyelip ke bawah bantal, namun tetap di situ.
Lay still, said the burglar in conversational tone.
Diam saja, kata pencuri itu dengan nada biasa.
Burglars of the type do not hiss.
Pencuri jenis seperti itu tidak mendesis.
The citizen in the bed looked at the round end of the burglar's pistol and lay still.
Pria di tempat tidur itu memandang ujung bulat pistol si pencuri dan tetap diam.
Now hold up both your hands, commanded the burglar.
Sekarang angkat kedua tanganmu, perintah pencuri itu.
The citizen had a little pointed brown and gray beard, like that of a painless dentist.
Pria itu memiliki janggut kecil, runcing, berwarna coklat keabu-abuan, mirip milik dokter gigi tanpa rasa sakit.
He looked solid, esteemed, irritable, and disgusted.
Penampilannya kokoh, terhormat, mudah tersinggung, dan jemu.
He sat up in bed and raised his right hand above his head.
Ia bangun di tempat tidur dan mengangkat tangan kanannya di atas kepala.
Up with the other one, ordered the burglar.
Angkat yang satunya, perintah pencuri itu.
You might be amphibious and shoot with your left. You can count, can't you? Hurry up now.
Kau mungkin bisa menembak dengan tangan kiri. Kau bisa berhitung, kan? Cepatlah.
Can't raise the other one, said the citizen, with a contortion of his lineaments.
Tak bisa mengangkat tangan satunya, kata pria itu, dengan raut wajah meringis.
What's the matter with it?
Ada apa dengannya?
Rheumatism in the shoulder.
Rematik di bahu.
Inflammatory. Radong. Was. The inflammation has gone down.
Dulu. Radangnya sudah mereda.
The burglar stood for a moment, holding his gun on the afflicted one.
Pencuri itu berdiri sebentar, menodongkan pistolnya pada orang yang terkena masalah tersebut.
He glanced at the plunder on the dresser and then, with a half-embarrassed air, back at the man in the bed.
Ia melirik barang-barang yang bisa diambil di atas meja rias lalu, dengan sedikit sikap canggung, menatap pria di tempat tidur itu kembali.
Then he made a sudden grimace.
Lalu ia pun meringis mendadak.
Don't stand there making faces, snapped the citizen, bad-humoredly. If you've come to burgle, why don't you do it? There's some stuff lying around.
Jangan berdiri di situ pasang muka, gerutu pria itu dengan kesal. Kalau kau datang mau mencuri, kenapa tidak kau lakukan saja? Ada barang-barang di sekitar sini.
Excuse me, said the burglar with a grin, but it just socked me too. It's good for you that rheumatism and me happens to be old pals. I got it in my left arm, too. Most anybody but me would have popped you when you wouldn't hoist that left claw of yours.
Maaf, kata pencuri itu sambil menyeringai. Tadi tiba-tiba terasa juga. Untung bagimu, Rematik dan aku sudah kawan lama. Ini juga menyerang lengan kiriku. Hampir semua orang selain aku pasti sudah menembakmu saat kau tak mau mengangkat cakar kirimu.
How long have you had it? Inquired the citizen.
Sudah berapa lama kau mengalaminya? Tanya pria itu.
I've had it for a while. I guess that ain't all. Once you've got it, it's you for a rheumatic life. That's my judgment.
Sudah cukup lama. Kurasa itu bukan segalanya. Begitu kau kena, kau jalani hidup rematik. Itu pendapatku.
Ever try rattlesnake oil? Asked the citizen, interestedly.
Pernah coba minyak ular derik? Tanya pria itu, tertarik.
Gallons, said the burglar. If all the snakes I've used the oil of was strung out in a row, they'd reach as far as Saturn, and the rattles could be heard at Valparaiso, Indiana, and back.
Banyak, kata si pencuri. Kalau semua ular yang kuambil minyaknya dibariskan, panjangnya sampai Saturnus, dan gemerincingnya bisa terdengar sampai Valparaiso, Indiana, bolak-balik.
Some use Chiselum's pills, remarked the citizen.
Ada yang pakai pil Chiselum, ujar pria itu.
Fudge, said the burglar. Took 'em months. No good. I had some relief the year I tried Finkelham's extract, balm of Gilead poultices, and Potts's pain pulverizer. But I think it was the buckeye I carried in my pocket what done the trick.
Omong kosong, kata pencuri itu. Kuminum berbulan-bulan. Tak manjur. Aku sempat merasa sedikit lega waktu aku pakai ekstrak Finkelham, kompres balm of Gilead, dan Potts's pain pulverizer. Tapi kurasa yang berhasil justru biji buke yang kubawa di sakuku.
Is yours worse in the morning or at night? Asked the citizen.
Kamu lebih parah di pagi atau malam? Tanya pria itu.
Night, said the burglar. Just when I'm busiest. Say, take down that arm of yours. I guess you won't say. Did you ever try Blickerstaff's blood builder?
Malam, kata pencuri itu. Tepat saat aku paling sibuk. Hei, turunkan lenganmu. Kurasa kau tidak mau. Dengar.
Pernah Koba Blickerstaff's blood builder. I never did. Does yours come in paroxysms or is it a steady pain?
Belum pernah. Rasa sakitmu datang secara kejang atau terus-menerus.
The burglar sat down on the foot of the bed and rested his gun on his crossed knee.
Pencuri itu duduk di ujung tempat tidur dan menaruh pistolnya di pangkuan kaki yang disilangkan.
It jumps, said he. It strikes me when I ain't looking for it. I had to give up story work because I got stuck sometimes halfway up. Tell you what, I don't believe the bloomin' doctors know what is good for it.
Itu suka kumat, ujarnya. Menyerang saat aku tak siap. Aku harus berhenti kerja memanjat lantai karena kadang terjebak di tengah jalan.
Kubalang padamu, Kupiker Dr. Itun Gak Batulbatal Tahu Obatnya. Same here. I've spent a lot without getting any relief. Yours swell any.
Aku juga begitu. Sudah kuhabiskan banyak uang tanpa hasil. Punyamu bengkak juga.
Of mornings. And when it's going to rain, great Christopher.
Ya, di pagi hari. Dan kalau mau hujan, aduh gawat.
Me too, said the citizen. I can tell when a streak of humidity the size of a tablecloth starts from Florida on its way to New York. And if I pass a theater where there's an East Lynne matinee going on, the moisture starts my left arm jumping like a toothache.
Aku juga, kata pria itu. Aku bisa tahu saat garis kelembapan seukuran taplak meja mulai dari Florida menuju New York. Dan kalau aku melewati teater yang sedang menampilkan matinee, East Lynne, kelembapan itu bikin lengan kiriku berdenyut seperti sakit gigi.
It's undiluted Hades, said the burglar.
Itu benar-benar neraka, kata pencuri itu.
You're dead right, said the citizen.
Kau benar, kata pria itu.
The burglar looked down at his pistol and thrust it into his pocket with an awkward attempt at ease.
Pencuri itu menatap pistolnya dan memasukkannya ke saku dengan upaya canggung untuk tampak santai.
Say, old man, he said constrainedly, ever try Opodeldoc?
Begini, kawan, katanya kaku, pernah coba Opodeldoc?
Slop, said the citizen angrily. Might as well rub on restaurant butter.
Omong kosong, kata pria itu marah. Sama saja seperti menggosok mentega restoran.
Sure, concurred the burglar. It's a salve suitable for little Minnie when the kitty scratches her finger. I'll tell you what, we're up against it. I only find something that eases her up. Hey, little old sanitary, ameliorating, lest we forget booze. Say, this job's off, excuse me, get on your clothes and let's go out and have some. Excuse the liberty, but ouch. There she goes again.
Tepat, timpal pencuri itu. Itu hanya salep buat si kecil Minie kalau kucing menggaruk jarinya.
Kubalang padamu.
Kita sedang buntung. Hanya ada sesuatu yang bisa meringankan sakit.
Kau tahu.
Minuman keras yang menenangkan dan menolong. Dengar, pekerjaan ini batal. Maaf, ayo pakai pakaianmu dan kita keluar cari itu. Maaf lancang, tapi, aduh, kumat lagi.
4, said the citizen. I haven't been able to dress myself without help. I'm afraid Thomas is in bed, and...
Selama, kata pria itu, aku tak bisa memakai pakaian sendiri tanpa bantuan. Kurasa Thomas sudah tidur, dan...
Climb out, said the burglar. I'll help you get into your duds.
Keluarlah, kata pencuri itu. Aku bantu kau mengenakan pakaian.
The conventional returned as a tidal wave and flooded the citizen.
Sikap formal kembali seperti gelombang pasang dan membanjiri pria itu.
He stroked his brown and gray beard.
Ia membelai janggut coklat keabuan miliknya.
It's very unusual, he began.
Ini sangat tidak biasa, ia memulai.
Here's your shirt, said the burglar. Fall out. I knew a man who said Ambris ointment fixed him so he could use both hands in tying his tie.
Ini bajumu, kata pencuri itu. Ayo turun. Aku kenal seseorang yang bilang Ambris ointment menyembuhkannya hingga dia bisa memakai kedua tangan untuk mengikat dasinya.
As they were going out the door, the citizen turned and started back.
Saat mereka hendak keluar pintu, pria itu menoleh dan hendak kembali.
Like to forgot my money, he explained. Laid it on the dresser last night.
Hampir saja lupa uangku, jelasnya. Kutinggalkan di meja rias semalam.
The burglar caught him by the right sleeve.
Pencuri itu menangkap lengan kanannya.
Come on, he said bluffly. I ask you. Leave it alone. I've got the price. Ever try witch hazel and oil of wintergreen?
Ayo, katanya dengan nada tegas. Kuperingatkan. Biarkan saja. Aku yang bayar. Pernah coba witch hazel dan minyak wintergreen?
The end. Thank you for listening, and please subscribe for more bilingual stories. Check our playlist section to find optimal listening material for your language learning. We wish you a wonderful day.